Welcome to Theme Park Map Monday, episode 50. As it's our 50th episode, and that Alton Towers just purely today have been announcing their plans for the celebration for National Rollercoaster Day on Friday and Nemesis 25th year anniversary. And for those who didn't know, there can be a lot of specials, some special entrance prices, pin badges, and even the legend John Wardley is going to be there to have some pictures. And in case you didn't know who John Wardley is, he's our little version of Disney. Done a lot of animatronics and stuff when he was younger, a few TV appearances, heavily involved with Nemesis. He's actually designed Nemesis, also designed the layout of the Catania Canyon before that, which is not so well known for, but still very well known. And also very much instrumental in PortAventura, which was Universal Mediterranean before it became that, which was a joint effort between Universal, Madame Tussauds, Anheuser-Busch, and quite a few others. So he's a bit of a legend in the business. But anyway, we'll go back to Alton Towers. This map is from 2012. And this was obviously a huge year for Great Britain when we had the Olympics, hosted the Olympics, which some regard as the best Olympics ever. So obviously Britain was riding high. Probably only the Brits that regard it as the best ever, but I know we enjoyed it. So we've got a resort map, and the thing that everyone will probably notice on here is Cloud Cuckoo Land. When it started to make a bit of an impact by having Ice Age 4D, heavily themed area, and there was also within the hotel, there were theming areas, there's theme rooms with Ice Age, and it looked like Cloud Cuckoo Land was going to be good. Unfortunately, it sort of went by the wayside, and I don't really know what happened to the Ice Age connection, but obviously they pulled out, so it is no longer. But anyway, we'll go and open the map a bit. I say 2012 was a huge year. Anything to do with British tourism was really pushing itself for this year, which made sense because everybody wanted to get a piece of the action. You know, Britain was going to go on the map. So inside we've got this. I like this big logo here, Alton Towers Resort, showing some of the highlights of what Alton Towers had to offer. Got there, new for 2012 as well, Forbidden Valley, SubTerra, which comes and goes, and a lot of enthusiasts really want it back. Otherwise, an enjoyable little experience, and I'd like to see it back. It's sort of related to Nemesis, kept the legend going. Really good fun. And we've got that when Air was kind of known as Air, where a lot of people again would like to see it back as Air as opposed to Galactica, because nobody needs the effects that are on it. It's just a good enough ride to hold up its own. So we've got all the restaurants there: Fresh Fish and Chips, Burger King, Nemesis, Burger King. Don't think so much in the franchise now. Alton Towers obviously do a lot of their own food, so which is probably better. The Dark Forest, 13 Rita, all the sort of foresty thrills there. Quick Games, 13 Shop. Quick look at the events that were going on for that year. Scarefest, which has grown huge. That was from the 19th to the 31st of October. There's some preview weekend on the 13th and 14th, but anyone who knows these events now know they go a lot longer. Fireworks, still a bit legendary, going from the 2nd to the 4th of November. Christmas, celebrate Christmas with Amazing Winter Wonderland. Again, now they've added the CBeebies land and hotels. The Christmas things are a bit better for the Christmas, for the kids. February half term, all sorts of going on, but mainly in the hotel resorts as that. Obviously, the hotel resorts have expanded since 2012, where we just had the Alton Towers Hotel and Splash Landings. Now there's all sorts going on, loads of choice. And the legendary stargazing pods. Then we had the Old MacDonald's Farmyard. Again, that's kind of disappeared. Obviously, the animals went out when there was the foot and mouth stuff, so all the animals. But they kept it with sort of animatronics and little farm rides, which were going for a while. Going on to Gloomy Wood with Duel, the Haunted House Strikes Back, Haunted Hollow, and a few other sort of treaty things. Adventureland, where we've got Sonic Spinball, which people are still debating the future of that one, or whether it's going to be rethemed. Kind of stands on its own as Sonic Spinball, but not really connected to anything else. Obviously, the Squirrel Nutty ride's now long gone. It's all part of the CBBS world. So, big changes there. Mutiny Bay. Obviously, some of this has changed now with a ride that some people might know of Wicker Man kind of coming in and taking over that area. There's still a sort of Mutiny Bay part, but where like Wicker Man's such a huge impact on the park. Oh, this is going a bit by the by. Catania Canyon, what we spoke about earlier, one of the early parts of the change of Alton Towers down to John Wardley. Congo River Rapids Runaway Mine Train. Explorer Pizza and Pasta Buffet, that's one of my favourite because you can just eat as much as you want, and I'm a pig. And then Tower Street, a little bit like Main Street USA, but the All Towers version, not quite as grand, but still fun and like quirky bits down there. Then we go over to X Factor, X Sector, where we got Oblivion, a favourite with loads of people. New for 2012, fried chicken. Hey, big news. Rehydrator bar, get you a hot dog or a delicious pancake. Rehy sweets, and obviously the rides. Enterprise, Oblivion, and Submission. Nice little section of spin and puke rides and stuff. Always good fun. Obviously, like any park map, you got your need to know bits and pieces. But this was the big news, I would say, for 2012 was Ice Age 4D. All part of Cloud Cuckoo Land. Oh, you've still got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory there, which is now gone. There's obviously, as anyone knows, it's the dungeon. People don't like it called dungeons because it's not a dungeon, it's a dungeon. Right, Wobble World, Frog Hopper, Driving School, great for the kids in. Calipers Carousels, Twirling Toadstool. Wobble World Calf, another Burger King, and the toy shop featuring Ice Age. And Ice Age was a 4D experience. Don't know how many people got experience, but everyone's done this type of thing in parks. 12 minutes of just Ice Age fun. This had followed on from a little theatre where they'd had Nickelodeon Land for a little while, which I think I've got a map somewhere, probably get that at one point and do the Nickelodeon Land thing. And the Tweenies even appeared there back in the day. Anyway, so that was that. Can't remember. Maybe someone can sort of add on here how long Ice Age 4D lasts. I know it's long gone, which was a shame. So, we'll go to the main map. This is a lively little map, so which is why I spent more time doing the other side, because it's just really hard. It's a great map. It makes it look kind of really full of stuff. Alton Towers is still one of the most popular theme parks as such in the UK. Shows down here the entrance. Already got the bits of what used to be the corkscrew that kind of redone. A nice sort of monorail coming in to the park, the main entrance. Adventureland, although I'd say most people go off this way, off to the canyon. Obviously, where we've got the Flume is no longer. That's the area where we now got Wicker Man. So, around the rapids, Runaway Mine Train, up to Gloomy Wood, where you got the Nemesis SubTerra, new for 2012. The Alton Towers Hotel and that, it's a little bit away, so the map makes it look a bit close. Splash Landings with its great little water park, love that, indoors, so it's actually built for British weather, well done. Blade, Ripsaw, I think that's departed now, pretty sure. And Air, as people enjoy it, yeah. And going round to, so you can't get through that way to the back of the park, so we'll go back on here. We can go for either a walk through the gardens, a lot of people just miss the gardens, beautiful gardens at Alton Towers, or going on the chairlift, which is always nice. Has been known to stick a couple of times, had a few emergency get-outs. So back to the Dark Forest, which was sort of the corkscrew area which put Alton Towers on the map years ago. Now home to 13 and Rita. It was a Ugland at one point as well, where everything got rethemed as like caveman stuff, and the famous corkscrew had a bit of a dinosaur bone makeover. Stayed like that for a little while, but I think it works better now with Dark Forest. Rita and 13 are pretty good rides. Not everyone loves them, but they're cool. And then obviously into Cloud Cuckoo Land, where we've got Charlie in the Factory, or had Charlie in the Factory. The Ice Age 4D, new for 2012. And this area is the one that's probably most contentious now for Alton Towers. Everyone wants to see something there that's good. Apparently hoarding has gone up, and maybe with the National Rollercoaster Day and John Wardley being there on Friday, I believe, there'll be an announcement of what they're going to do in that area, which everyone would like to know. They probably just called it secret weapon, whatever number they're up to now. There, obviously the Towers, home of Hex. Hex is always good. I think that's had a bit of a redo. Certainly has since 2012 anyway. There we go, Sonic in Adventureland. Squirrel Nutty Ride, all this totally defunct now. All this sort of changed so much for the CBBS land. Much better for the kids, and their kids got their own hotel now, which is great. And over here you'll see this under construction coming in 2013. Enterprise. What they should have said is coming and going for the next 10 years. So that's there. I keep wanting to say X Factor. I don't even like X Factor. I don't know what to say. X Sector. We got Oblivion, which is one of the unusual ones. We got a cat, a giant cat. What, are you there? You want to go to Alton Towers? Maybe? No, you don't. Okay. All right, and then go back to the map. That's pretty much it as the overview. So anyone, oh, you do want to go to Alton Towers? Cat's gone to Alton Towers. Oh, cheers. So, yeah, well, I hope anyone enjoys it who's going there this week for National Rollercoaster Day. Say hello to John Wardley from us and have a great time. And hopefully you tune in next week where we'll be on episode 51. Had a request for some stuff from Gulliver's, so got a few Gulliver's things, might be able to get that one out. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.